He does what he can to set the lobby, dining room, library, and bar to rights. Young Paul, the kitchen lad, arrives, close to tears as he describes how his mother's apartment, their shared home, was raided during the night. Virginie, the housekeeper, when she arrives, is spitting with fury, her cottage also having been searched. She swears with gusto when she sees what's been done to her polished floors and spotless rugs here in the Picardie. It's time for him to go into Dinon, time to see what Wolff and his men have done to his town. Despite Bruno's warning, Max is shocked when he sees what has been done to Dinon, and what is still being done. Exactly as Bruno said, Wolff's troopers are everywhere, even on the outskirts of town, where Max sees them fanning across fields with their dogs, searching farmhouses, barns, sheds, outhouses. He has not gone far on Rue de la République when he meets the first roadblock, a barrier with warning signs in German and French, and beside it a truck with 5 or 6 armed troopers already sweating in the sun. Their dogs rise up and growl at him, straining at their chains. It will be another hot day, and the tempers of the dogs and men will become shorter as the mercury rises. The troopers demand his identity card and take their time examining it. Everything is done by the book, and today their book is a grindingly laborious one. Then come the questions, asked and answered in a mix of their garbled French and his inept German. Where is he coming from? Where was he last night? Where is he going this morning? With what purpose? The same performance is repeated on each of the 2 subsequent occasions he is stopped. The blank faces of the Germans and the slowness with which everything is done are the same, as if Wolff's troopers are all cast from the same mold, like toy soldiers, but exasperating and dangerous toy soldiers. The sheer physical presence of the Germans is unrelenting and inescapable. It's not only a matter of when they're carrying out their duties. Off-duty, they are just as intrusive. On summer days, they swim in the Outi and sunbathe and practice calisthenics on its banks, showing off their healthy, well-fed bodies. Just as Hortense says, there is no getting away from them. They are there every minute of every day, their vehicles belching smoke, their deafening motorcycles weaving everywhere, a Feldgrau infestation that drains the color from every scene. It is as though Egon Wolff and his Reich have not only stolen France from the French, they have erased beauty itself from the world. But today is worse than all of that. Today, insult is being added to injury. Today, every building Max passes, whether business premises or residential, has had its contents tipped into the street. Wolff's men are still busy adding to the chaos. Sometimes there is barely room for Max to weave through the confusion. Furniture has been smashed. Mattresses have been ripped open. Household goods are strewn everywhere. Files of documents litter the street outside the notary's office. Retailer stock, pathetically limited anyway, has been flung out and trampled. Again, Bruno was right. There is deliberate heartlessness and vindictiveness in the way the search is being carried out. After a year of German occupation, the people of Dinon have little left to them in the way of worldly goods and comforts, and now even that little is being ruined, consciously and methodically. Max dismounts and walks through the streets in small squares, wheeling the bicycle by his side, always keeping it visible. People come to talk with him, sharing their tales of woe. Outside the pharmacy, a small, wiry woman is salvaging what she can from the confusion of items spread over the pavement. This is Juliette Labarthe, the pharmacist. As Max reaches her, she straightens up, presses her hands to the small of her back, and stretches. "Not as young as I was, Max." They embrace cheek to cheek. Some troopers passing nearby pause to watch them. "Pierre called on me today," she tells Max quietly. The background noise keeps her words from the troopers. "There's been no one yet, Juliette. They couldn't make it. We have to wait." She sighs. "All because of some trigger-happy idiots."